Welcome back to Sussex Farm for episode 5 with me, MrSealyp. A few things have happened overnight, as you've seen already. I've been busy over in a new field. My contracts are rolling in, as they always do, and I've got quite a few on the go now. A few that I need to get my head around too. Before I begin, I want to start by sending my condolences. One of my subscribers who contacted me quite a lot with advice and various different things. I was contacted last week, and I apologise for it being a week. There's been a few mods out this week. I've done some guide 2s. I haven't put out many other videos this week. I haven't been feeling particularly well. One of those things, but it is what it is. And I apologise for delaying doing this, but I would like to send my condolences to Chris and to Angela. Angela in particular, I know you both watch my videos. Angela lost her brother on Mother's Day in America, not the UK Mother's Day, Kevin, and my thoughts are with you. I know it's a terrible thing, and I can't imagine what you're going through at the moment. It really resonated with me because when Chris sent me the message, Kevin was only 47 and I'm 44, and it's that kind of age, and you think it's tragic. It really, really is. So my thoughts are with you. I just thought I'd mention that at the start of the video. So Chris and Angela, I hope things get better. They will do. So there you go. I just sort of say that at the start. And what we'll do now is carry on with the video. So overnight, I took up Mitch's offer. Mitch of one of the Agco dealerships on Oakfield Farm offered me the use of a Fendt harvester for the harvest season. He offered me the use of like a trial loan Fendt, one of the 1000 series, a 1050. And I was also offered by Barris one that was down by the racetrack, apparently a second-hand one, needed a bit of work, that kind of thing. I went down, had a look. It was in need of serious repair. So I had the option of buying one fairly cheap, which needed a lot of work doing on it, or getting a loaner, which technically wasn't going to cost me anything. So what I decided to do instead was trade in. So I've traded in the T8. The T8 that came from the Valley of the Old Farm on the back of a low loader. So I've traded that in, and I've got from Mitch the Fendt 1050. I'm calling it the Hulk, only because it's green and it's mean and it's an awesome beast. So that's now the Hulk. I'm calling it that. So I traded it in. I think between the two, selling the T8 or trading it in and getting the Fendt from Mitch, the difference in price if you were going to buy them was about 38,000. So what I'm going to do is take it as a loaner, use it, and if at the end of the season I decide I want to have it off of them, all I've got to pay is the difference, 38,000. So that works out quite nicely. So that is parked over here, and it is a beast. It is huge. But what you've also noticed from the clip you've already seen is I bought this. I got rid of the Jympa plough. And I went in and I thought, well, you know, what are my options? What can I be doing here? So, I can't remember if it was on the ploughs or cultivators. Let me have a look now. It was on the cultivators, wasn't it? Of course it was. Yeah, I got the Agrisem Cultiplow Platinum 8 metre. So it's wider. Technically it's a cultivator, but it does give you a ploughing state, which is interesting. It says it can be used instead of a plough. It's a subsoiler, basically. A subsoiler cultivator all in one. And I've been watching a lot of videos online of different farmers to watch how farms work, and I watch Welker Farms, and there's a few different ones, George Saunders, and you know. In the UK, we appear to go more for your standard, like mouldboard ploughs. And this is a generalisation. I know there are going to be people in the UK that use subsoilers, and I know in the US there'll be people that use mouldboard ploughs, but what I found is a lot of guys are running subsoilers rather than ploughs. So I thought, you know what, I'll use that. It's going to plough the field, give me the ploughing state, but then also give me the cultivating state on the top. So I've got that. It runs a little bit slower, but that's not too bad either. And 8 metres does a really good job. Only downside is I can't set it to plough. So obviously if you want to plough out a new field, extend your fields, this won't do that. So I am going to at some point get the Rayboard Xylor, and that's going to be for extending my fields and doing various things like that. So this has done a fantastic job so far. This is going to go up to field 17 up by Plumpton Farm. I need to cultivate that field. But if we look into the map, sorry, I know it's a lot of talking at the start, but I need to make sure everyone's up to speed with what I've been doing. Field 11 has now been finished. That has been cultivated using the Cultiplow, and that has been slurried. 6 has been slurried, 26 has been slurried, 17 has been slurried but needs ploughing out. Now, as you can see, I own field 20. I bought that overnight, and that's because of another contract. So, I've got 3 contracts here. Is it 3 or 2? I'm trying to think. So, I bought the new field because I was offered by... Where are you? Yeah, BigPoppaC. BigPoppaC's Hickory Smoked Hams. He's asked me for 200,000 litres of sugar beet to feed his hogs. He does autumn hogs, and he wants them fattened up, so he wants sugar beet for his hogs, and then they cook them up and they make hickory smoked ham. He offered me equipment and land as payment for doing the job. So I've kind of had an advance on that, and I've bought field 20. It's a fair size field. You look at the map and you think, well, there's bigger fields, there's 23, there's 7, there are bigger fields. When I set the Cultiplow on that, it took quite a while. I mean, it took a really, really long time. So I've got that contract for sugar beet. Matt has contacted me and asking for 500,000 litres of sugar cane. Now, I haven't done sugar cane before, and I know before everyone starts freaking out, sugar cane doesn't grow in the UK, it's not hot enough, blah, blah, blah. I get it, I really do. I'm hoping that Sussex is going to have a hot year this year, and I'm going to try sugar cane. I know the map's ready for it, so I'm going to try some sugar cane and see how we get on with that. I have been offered for that contract 50 sheep plus some money, and we'll come to a decision as to how much that's going to be. I've also got to pick up the sheep that I was given by Farmer Kinnan for the manure, and he still wants regular manure. I've also been offered sheep from Wombleway, from Wombleway's Woolen Wear, over on the Valley of the Old Farm. He's offered me a load of sheep too. So I think we're going to end up with, as well as doing the brewery and it being a mainly kind of barley and wheat for the bakery, we're going to be a sheep farm, I think, because I've been offered a ton of sheep. From various different people. Everyone that seems to be offering me contracts is offering me sheep. So, I've got a few jobs to do in this episode. Yeah, lots to get done. So, moving on from that, what I'm going to do is this will go over to field 17. That's going to do that. What I am going to do, though... Oh, yeah, overnight I had built... I had a comment left by someone saying, wouldn't it be great if the tank... If modders could... with the tanks you have on the farms, especially like this one here, for water, wouldn't it be cool if rather than it just being a buy point, you could go collect water from somewhere and fill it up yourself? So you fill your own tank and then use it. It would be great, and if map makers, modders do that, that's up to them, whatever they decide to do. So because you can't do that at the moment, what I have done is had built the liquid storage system from Bdbssb. I've had that installed just here in the kind of placeable area behind the farm. I know it's garish, and I know, you know, in real life you wouldn't have these huge great big symbols on it, but it works very, very well. So what I will be doing, the slurry that's in my tanker at the moment that I've got left is going to go into there, into storage. I'm going to do a few runs of water. Now the good thing about this storage facility right here, it has a desalination filtering system and all sorts. It's very modern and high-tech. So I can get water from the ocean, I can put it in there, it will desalinate it, and then I can use it no problem at all. So that's all good. So I'm going to take the slurry and put it in there. I'm then going to wash this out, go down to the ocean, get a load of water, and I'm going to sell a load of water because I need to help out Dan's car wash. So while I'm doing all this, rather than just talking constantly, while I'm doing it, I might as well carry on talking. So yes, so Dan's car wash needs water. So this will be emptied of slurry into the storage facility. I will then go and get water, and at Dan's car wash, that has got a special filters and all sorts. According to Dan, it's all good to go. So hopefully this will unload into here, like so. Fantastic. So what I'll do, if I take it down to the ocean, I'll kind of fill it up, slosh it all around a bit, unload it, and then do it again. Clean it out. Then we'll take a load down and we'll sell that at Dan's car wash. Off screen I'll do a few loads up here to the farm, so I've got water at the farm that I won't need to pay for. Now I'm hoping, because I went all the way down to the back of field 36 last time I went to get water, but what I can do, because I now own field 20, and I'll show you what I mean about the size of it, I'll go to field 20, and at the end of field 20 there's a beach that goes down to the water, so hopefully I'll be able to fill it up from there. Now I've had a weird glitch happen, and I don't know, I need to speak to Jim about this. I don't know if it's because I'm playing seasons or not, but off screen I tried to buy a load of straw just to see what the buy and sell price would be like, because, you know, I need straw for the farm, but I thought, you know, if you can make some money selling it. When I went to buy it with my trailer, the money didn't go down. I didn't get charged for it. I've gone the wrong way. Hang on. I didn't get charged for it, which was really peculiar. So I had a full load, and in my head I'm thinking, well, that's a result. I'm not getting charged for it, so when I go and sell it, 100% profit. When I went to sell it, I didn't get any money either. So I'm a bit baffled by that. Whether that's just I'm running seasons, or maybe there's a particular mod I've got installed that I'm running that's making it glitch out. I don't know, but I do need to speak to Jim, because it's a bit of a weird one. And I do need to get this Hurleyman out of here at some point as well, don't I? So this is field 20, this is my new field. As you can see, it's rather large. So what I'm going to do is a third of it sugarcane, a third of it sugar beet, and a third of it barley. I think. Or maybe even half and half. Don't know yet. The problem I have with all my talking at the start of the videos is I'm a third of the way through my video before I've even actually done any jobs. So I need to get into the habit of actually doing the jobs whilst talking. Now I thought there was a beach. Oh, there is a beach here, that's right. But that's a real sharp drop off. This is going to get really ugly really quickly, and I'm going to lose my tanker into the ocean. So let's see. Hopefully this will work. There we go. Free water. Happy days. Okay, 60,000 litres. Now I've got the problem that the tanker won't actually pull it. No way. Cool, that took a bit to get going. Okay. Right, note to self, maybe come down at a bit different angle so I can drive along, pick up some speed and then drive forward. Now, can I get onto the road here? Possibly over this rough terrain here. So let's go into the car wash. I'm also then, hopefully, I'm going to whiz up, pick up the tanker from the airport and try another load of fuel. I know it's a bit of a gamble. It's only been a day. I know Jim did say to me within sort of 48 hours the price recovers. It's been overnight, so it's a new day. So I'm going to try it out and see. Fingers crossed. What's really stark to me now is since the update, driving around the map, how much more open. I know it's early spring. I know a lot of the trees haven't got leaves on, that kind of thing. But it just looks so sparse, doesn't it? Looking across. It's only when you get closer to the forest you actually see the bigger kind of fir trees and pine trees. But anyway. It's funny how a map kind of... The map and the things that are on a map change the way you play the game. Certain maps kind of lead you down a certain route of kind of how to make money. And I've said that before. You know, the Valley of the Old Farm was all about forestry. I mean, you can make a fortune, and you can on this one. I can make a lot of money on forestry. What's great about this map is because you can sell fuel, because you can sell the water, because we've now got the manure, and for someone doing a Let's Play and you're doing storylines and narratives, there are so many other options that you can get in now. But the thing is, I do still need to make money, because there are still equipment I don't own. I may have come into an established farm to kind of help out and get the brewery back up on its feet and that kind of thing, but that said, I still don't have seeders, I don't have a harvester, I don't, you know, there's a whole load of stuff I don't own. So, into Dan's car wash. See how much I make on the water. Hopefully a little bit. It's not going to be a huge amount of money, but it's money in the bank for free water. I'm just transporting it. This little box of wizardry here in the middle is your desalination system thing. So the water goes in, gets all sorted, salt gets taken out. There you go. What's that? 16,000 for transporting some water. Can't argue with that. I'll leave this here. Actually, what we'll do. Actually, what I should have done was taken the subsoiler over to field 17, because that could be subsoiling while I do this job. Thought that. Right, let's put this here, so I can take that short cut across to the farm, up to the airport, grab the tanker. Now, you've seen me do this bit before, so I'll grab the tanker, go down, fill it up, and then we'll see if I can make a bit of money on that as well. That'll be my two jobs for this morning that I need to get done. I will have done the water for the car wash and fuel. Somebody did point out, and I'm sure I mentioned it on the video when I did this. Aircraft run on out of gas. I know that. I really do. And someone said, oh, I don't think the planes would run on diesel. I know they wouldn't. And I know I'm buying fuel from a petrol station or a fuel station and taking it up to an airport. I get that. I really do. But it's the, you know, just go with the storyline. So while the tanker's doing its thing, it's being filled up, I'm going to take this, wow, over to field 17 and cultivate that. (517 horsepower), wow, it is huge. Now, what I'm thinking of doing as well is with the slurry spreading, because slurry's fairly cheap to buy and I can start filling up that tank. A lot of the grass fields that obviously aren't growing yet is getting out and slurrying some of the grass fields, because that will give me a much better yield. Because they're kind of free land, open to anyone, you don't buy the grass fields, I can get out and slurry them whenever I need to. One thing I have thought, and it's a minor thing, it's one of those, it's a tiny niggly thing, isn't it? The Plumpton Farm sign is right on the corner of the field here, which makes doing the work here. I don't know if actually has that got a... No, I don't think it has got a collision on, has it? But still, it looks a bit odd if you drive through it. Let's open up the Cultiplow. So all of these fields are being prepped. The ground temperature is nowhere near, it's only 3 degrees, so I can't actually put anything in the ground yet. So this is all about the prep work. That's why I'm doing these odd jobs. I'm doing the water, I'm doing the fuel, I'm doing the jobs for various different farmers, like transporting the manure for Farmer Kinnan, because I can't really do a lot else with it. I can't do much more. So what I am thinking of doing as well, because I have got barley in storage from last season. Remember, this is Great Uncle Henry's farm. This is not I'm just here helping out. He's got barley in storage from last year, so for Milson's maltings, I could actually take some of that down to them as well. So there's a whole load of jobs. It's got a little odd jobs here and there, hauling loads and various different things backwards and forwards I can do until I'm at the point where I can actually get some seed in the ground. But what I want to try and make sure I do is I've got enough money to buy the seeders or seeder. I'm thinking of maybe going with one. Yeah, the AI, the worker, doesn't like it very much. I think because there are signs and hedges and collisions and bits and bobs, it stops at different places. It's not like it's a massive field. It's not too much of a problem. What I'm going to do when I get the Rayboard Xylor, I'm going to run some ploughed strips between the trees on field 18 opposite, and do a little bit of agroforestry in there as well. I need to get down to the docks because my trailer of manure, the manure got delivered, that's gone to Farmer Kinnan. The trailer's there, it's empty, it needs collecting, plus I believe the first shipment of sheep have arrived. So Farmer Kinnan's sheep are there, and I think there are some from Wombleway. So as far as I'm aware, what they've done is they've got them from the pens down at the dock, and they're all in one trailer. I think K.J.Wiggums Trucking is going to deliver them for me. I don't own an animal trailer. They do, so they're going to be doing that for me. So that will come up as well, hopefully in this episode, which means I'm going to sort out the feed for the sheep too. So it's all go. Plenty going on. Something I didn't mention in the update video, and I should have done, was that Jim has adjusted the sounds as well in the background. Some of the sounds that are on a repeat, he spread out the time on how often they repeat, because I know some people saying they're going off all the time and it gets really frustrating or whatever. So I think Jim's adjusted those as well. Right, well there you go, that's field 17 done, made light work of that, so that's now ready to go. Back to the farm with this, then we'll get back over to the tanker, get that up to the airport, see if we can make a bit of money on that. We were on 184,000 on, weren't we? So when I sell that, anything over 184,000 is profit, so that's all good. I'll see you back over at the airport in a moment. We'll get that done, and then I think we'll get down to the docks. That's probably the next step. Then what I'll probably do off screen, do another load of manure down to the docks of Farmer Kinnan. That's going to be an ongoing process. So what, the jets, does that look lower? Is it just me, or does that look lower than it was before? Or am I imagining things? Probably. Wow, that needs a wash already. Look at the state of it. I don't think I've left the bonnet open. I need to sort that too. I've decided I need to get a run up on that hill from now on. Is it me? Am I losing my mind? Did this track always have this muddy patch here? I don't remember it having. Maybe it did. Just suddenly thought that got a little bit bogged down then. Yeah, I'm getting down to what, 6 miles an hour going up that steep hill from the town up here. So I think maybe if I turn right out along that road, get a really good run up, maybe it'll be a little bit easier getting up there. Right, so I need to make over 184,000. Anything over 184,000 is profit. Because I got clobbered last time because I made a mistake on this. I could make a mistake again and end up losing money again. So let's see, shall we? Looking good so far. Okay, we're past 184,000. This is all profit. What? Wow. Okay, so we've made over 100,000 profit on that load. Doing fuel for the airport is worth every penny. That's awesome. 284. That's 109,000 profit we just made on that load. Fantastic. Right. So now I'm going to go down to the docks and pick up the trailer. We'll get the sheep delivered. There was something else that was... Oh, yeah. Oh, no, it's terrible. Who was it? I'll have to have a delve around through all my emails and YouTube comments and everywhere that people leave me comments. Somebody asked if they could borrow the Scorpion King, and in return for borrowing the Scorpion King off me, because they don't have any forestry equipment, they would buy me a telehandler. I thought, well, do I need a telehandler at the moment anyway? So we've kind of come to a bit of an arrangement, and in light of some of the new mods that are out, I've lent them Scorpion King. I don't know how long for, hopefully not too long in case I need it. But what they have done is they've bought me a Bobcat, which is over at the store, I think, to be collected. So that'll be collected at some point as well. Maybe not this episode, but it will get collected. So we've now got a Bobcat, which does beg the question, do I still need the voucher at the farm? Because that's kind of doing all the animal work at the moment, but the Bobcat might take on some of that. Plus I need to get pig food. Not a huge amount, I've only got 5 pigs. But I need to get a bit of pig food. So what I will probably do I need that yet? No, that can stay there for a minute. I'll get that moved back. Is grab the trailer, borrow the one from Plumpton Farm from A Farmer Adrian, borrow his low loader, go and pick up the Bobcat, go... Oh, I'll be at the store, won't I? Pick up a couple of pallets of pig food, or maybe the bags of pig food, something like that. Take those back to the farm and feed the pigs as well. So anyway, yeah. That may not be this episode, maybe the next one. I'll see you down at the docks and we'll see how we stand with regard to various different deliveries. Okay, so down at the docks and there we go. So the trailer's there. That's gone. This manure's gone off to Farmer Kinnan at Hagenstead. Now, I have been looking at this man and thinking, especially with the new Man Joskin pack from BSM, whether to replace that from the truck from there. My only concern, and it's a bit of a worry, is the fact that the Man Joskin one from BSM has very low horsepower. I upgraded this one, I think this is a 580, and you see how this struggles up that steep hill up to the airport and up to the store. If I get the one from the Man Joskin pack, I'm worried that it won't have the horsepower to get up there. It's cheaper, it's a cheaper alternative, and I know for a fact that Farmer Adrian up at Plumpton is looking at getting the hook lift variant, the 8x4, and replacing the Tatra Turno hook lift. So yeah, I don't know. If he does, I might have a look at that and see what it's like, and then consider whether or not to purchase this or swap this for another one. Anyway, right, that's ready to go back. That's sorted now. Apparently, right. So, K.J.Wiggums trucking, always on hand when you need them. Should have. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, look. That's quite handy. Has that got... That should have sheep in it. Oh yeah. Jumping up. That's got sheep in it. Okay, so that's got sheep from Wombleway and from Farmer Kinnan. I think this holds 48, is it? So that's 24 from each of them, which is pretty handy. 24 on one deck, 24 on the other deck. So they'll go up to the farm. So that's 48 for the farm. And there's some other contracts going on. So yeah, wow. Okay, well these need to go up to the farm. So K.J.Wiggums will get onto that. I need to haul this back. Actually, what I might do is go and buy a load of wheat. Not wheat, I'm talking about straw. Because, like I said, always nice to give a toot to the guy on the gate. He's always very helpful there, raising and lowering the barrier for us. Yeah, because I just want to show you that weird issue I'm having. It's a bit peculiar. A little bit weird. Mind you, do I need 59,000 litres? Mind you, if it's free, I can go and stick it into the farm silo, and then that's part of my for bedding and total mix ration and whatever. I have got bales, I have got some in storage already, but you know what? Another load of 59,000 is not going to hurt, is it? I'm here at Plumpton Farm, and as you've just seen, K.J.Wiggums Trucking have delivered the sheep to the farm, which is all rather wonderful. Now if I have a look into the menu at animals, you'll see now the sheep seriously need water and they need hay and grass. The pigs need some pig food. Like I said, I'm staying at 5 with those. They will reproduce, but at a very, very slow rate. I'm not going to buy any more or stick any more in for pigs. Cows, I've got 19. I have no intention of getting any more at the moment, so I think we're going to go kind of down the sheep route. But they are going to need total mixed ration and grass, so a bit of animal work's going to need to be done, I think, in the next episode too. Now, hopefully, Farmer Adrian's not going to mind me driving across his grass. I hope not. This is going to be really weird if this works now. Having said it doesn't, and then it will suddenly, just my luck, you know how these things work. So back into there, L3. Right, bottom right hand corner I'm filling up. Top right hand corner, price isn't going down. That's really weird. Like I say, I can only assume it's something to do with seasons. let me know if you're running seasons, any issues. I'm just going to check something in my menu. Season length, 6-day seasons I'm doing. Just no modes on, crop moisture, I don't understand it. If it's something to do with the settings on here or not. It seems a bit weird that I mean, it's great I'm not being charged for it, but the weird thing is if you then go and try and sell it, you don't get anything either, which I don't get. I suppose the next thing to try is going to be to go to the garden centre maybe. Try and sell a little bit there and see what happens. Just seems a bit odd. But you know, at the end of the day it's free straw, but it's filling up. Oh, that's something I was going to check. Check Wopster. What are these silage bales on? Oh, silage. They're fermented. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so they're already done. They're not sitting waiting and sitting fermenting. They're all ready to go. So if I need silage bales at any point, or indeed silage, I just come up and speak to Adrian and away we go. Okay. We're nearly there. 59,000 litres, we are there. Let's swing that around through the gate, or the gateway. Probably going across the field is not the best way to go, is it? Let's be honest. I go through the edge of field 20. There's actually an entrance at the top. I don't know if I can cut up the back and across the grass, in case I get stuck in the mud down where the hurleyman is. It's this way, isn't it? There we go. So, yeah, just going out the back, money hasn't gone up. That's so weird. I wonder why that's. Wonder why it's doing that. So does that mean I can't sell straw at all then? If I try and sell any, it won't register. Don't know. Okay, right. Well, this is going to go up to the farm. I'll put it into the silo. And I think, trying to rack my brains, we might actually be near the end of an episode, time-wise. Don't know how easy it is to get an Arctic round here. That should be enough space, shouldn't it? Okay, right, so this will go into storage. Next job then is going to be getting some feed for all the animals, some water and things like that. Now I can't say any more than what I'm about to say, but I am aware that Jim is working on another update from more feedback, there are a few things that he wants to change. And let me tell you that most of you are going to be very happy, I have to say, with what he's changing. I'm not saying any more than that. If Jim wants to divulge any more on his Facebook page, I'm sure he will. Turn those off and jump out. Okay, well that's straw delivered. No, just a bit of a teaser there for you. He is doing another update. There is some more going on. And it's going to be very, very interesting. Where is my... Oh, yeah. Huh? I've lost my Fendt. It's disappeared. I know, I sent it over here to do some cultiplowing. So anyway, animals need to be done. They're going to be next on the list. Is it cultiplowing? It seems to have stopped. Okay, well, let's get that going. I'll probably do some of that off screen, or all of that off screen, because at the end of the day it's feeding animals. Maybe I will show it. I know people... I didn't even notice this before. Little footpath and style over to the... If I want to nip across and get myself some petrol station snacks. Yummy. Right, let's get that going. Okie dokie, what is going on? Is my whole map just glitched out or something? What is happening? That's peculiar. I had to work and the plough didn't go into the ground. Oh, no it is. Okay, well there you go. That was odd. Obviously just one of the workers not doing their job properly, I would assume. Anyway, so right, let's jump out of there, let the worker carry on with that. And we are at the end of an episode. Episode 5 done. Episode 6, like I say, animals, feed for the pigs, bring the bobcat over. What else? I'll do a few loads of water off screen, I think, and put them in the liquid storage tanks. Maybe a bit of slurry in there as well, so I've got some stocked up. I might do a little bit of a time lapse on that as well. We shall see. And then what next? We need to wait for the temperature to come up. We can't really do any seeding. I'm pretty sure if we scroll across here, yeah, the only thing we can do is grass, and this is what I was talking about. If we go down to the bottom, sugarcane is on here. It needs to be 12 degrees for sugarcane, but if we look at across the bottom, there's no green or yellow to tell me when the planting season is. Like I say, I know normally it wouldn't be, you wouldn't have a planting season in the UK for it because you don't normally plant it. I know Jim made the maps sugarcane compatible. Again, I might have to message him, just find out from him what's happening with that. Don't really know. But anyway, right, that's it. So I hope you've enjoyed the episode. A few little bits here and there. We're getting the ball rolling. It's a gentle, slow progression, but we're getting there. Once we get some seed in the ground, we can really get the ball rolling, buy seeders and various different things like that. But like I say, hope you've enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.